Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me now? My name is Matesz, and I'm running for governor as a Libertarian in the state of Ohio. I want to tell you that last night I burned my speech. Now, this is not an excuse. You know, you've heard that somebody ate my homework. The dog ate my homework, right? Well, the dog didn't eat my homework. I burned my speech intentionally. I was told I had 5 minutes for this presentation. So I wrote a 5-minute speech. And I thought about all the things that I could say to encourage you to vote for me. And I had them all in there. And I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced over and over again. And finally, last night, as my last step of practice, I practiced for a friend. And when I was done, she looked at me and she said, "You've killed your speech. You've killed it." I spent so much time practicing, emphasizing all the stuff about me, that there was no life left in the speech. It was just a performance. And so I put it in my fireplace and burned it. I can say to you all the right things today. I can tell you, for example, that when elected, I plan to serve for only 1 term. And then I'm going back home to my business and my family. Because I am not a politician. I'm not interested in a career in politics. I can tell you how devoted I am to the founders and to limited government and to the proper role of government. The only proper role of government is to protect people and their life, their liberty, and their property. Anything else is tyranny. But even that is not going to make you vote for me. This forum today is not about these candidates. It's not about me. This forum is about you. This is your opportunity to learn about what's going on in this world and what kind of representatives you can have. I encourage you to go to my website where I have essays. You can spend an hour or more reading my essays, and you'll know all about them. Do the same with these candidates. Find out everything you can about them, and every other candidate that you might have to vote for. Read about it, think about it, cogitate over it, let it roll around in your head. But when you're done letting it roll around in your head, you've compared everybody to each other and compared a candidate to your particular views, then the thinking needs to stop. And then you need to go to your heart. You need to feel in your heart who the best candidate for any particular office is. And when you get in the voting booth, you need to vote by your heart and not your mind. Thank you very much.
Missouri, they have a website and they are a very transparent state that they put up all their records, their payroll records and everything that's up there. You can go and check out what every dime is spent in their state. Did you try to do the same thing for Ohio?
Are you asking simply that you would like to have things posted to be able to see where all the expenditures are going? That's what you're saying? I would love to have that posted. Absolutely. I'd like you to see, I would like everyone here to see where all the waste goes. That's why I'm running for governor. I want to get rid of that waste. Big time. Libertarians are about limited government, principled, limited government. When I'm elected, my plan is to cut state spending about in half, and to eliminate the state income tax.
Who is your running mate, Lieutenant Governor candidate?
My running mate has already been chosen. Her name is Ann Leach. She's not, I don't think she's here tonight, but I do have a running mate. She's in the Columbus area.
And would you describe yourself as a socially conservative, pro-family libertarian, or a socially liberal, libertine, anything goes libertarian?
Well, let me put it this way. For me, life starts at conception, or actually, in my opinion, life doesn't actually start, it's always going on. And whether you kill a baby that's a week old or 6 weeks old, you're still killing somebody. That's my personal opinion about that. Now, libertarians, the whole concept of the libertarian is that we want people to be free. We want people to make their own decisions. It's not up to government to tell you how to live your life. It's not up to government to tell you who you can live with, who you can spend your time with, who you can have meetings with. So I'm not going to pass a law that says that you can't live with whoever you want to live with. But as I said, my personal view is I think mostly that question usually goes to abortion.
How do you feel about the train from Cincinnati to Cleveland?
The train.
Look, I'm all for trains, and if there's a private business out there that can make money running a train from here to there,
My representative is Terry Goose, and he has indicated that we have a problem in the bills that are passing. Our Ohio Constitution states that a bill can only be about one thing. It cannot contain something on another subject. If it does, it's unconstitutional. However, they are passing these bills anyway. If such a bill that was unconstitutional came to your desk, would you sign it?
well, there's there anyone in here who attended my Constitution class? I'm very strict on the rule of law, and I would not ever sign a bill that doesn't agree with the Constitution, period.
As the person who attended his class, I can guarantee you he means what he says. Ken, as someone who just received the new contract for her health care, they want to gouge me for another $50 a month, and a $2,500 property tax bill is sitting in my mailbox waiting to be paid. Your idea of not having a state income tax is very enticing to me. But if we don't have a state income tax, then how do we pay for some of the things that are needed to be paid for by the state?
Short answer, number one is I'm not just cutting income tax, I'm cutting government spending. So when you do a corresponding cut, then you can work with less. You don't need the income if you're not spending as much. That's a short answer. Thank you.